start my day, but there's a lot of stuff I can't start until about an hour from now because I need my supervisor's help getting some stuff done. So, I thought I'd come in and talk about what it is I do for a living. So, I am a peer recovery specialist, which is also often called a recovery coach, probably more commonly called a recovery coach, but in Minnesota it's called peer recovery specialist. Basically, what that means is a peer recovery specialist is someone who has a lived experience with addiction. And so basically, I work with folks coming out of addiction. And I work with them not as a case manager, not as a therapist, but as a peer. Um, and basically, it's my job to help connect people to resources, to just listen to them vent and be there for them, to try to come up with creative ways to help them set goals, help them keep their apartments in order if they need help. Because I work at a place where folks have children. So, um, a lot of times if you have a lot of kids, you might need a little help keeping stuff clean. And if you're coming from a place of homelessness and addiction, especially if you've never had your own apartment before, there's a lot of stuff that people might assume you know that you don't know how to do or that you don't know needs to be done, even like properly cleaning an oven, things like that. Sometimes people don't know that. I didn't know how to properly clean an oven until recently. I had to learn so I could help someone else. Um, yeah, I kind of try to fill the gaps between the other care that people are receiving, between caseworkers and psychiatrists and this and that. I'm a peer. I'm someone who's also gone through it and just tries to help other people going through it. That's what it comes down to. Um, yeah. So that's what I do. I'm very proud of it, even though sometimes it is rather hard and sad, because I had to learn right away you cannot fix or save, or you can't save anybody. They have to do the work themselves. You can do the work with them, alongside them, but you can't force anybody to receive help. Um, you know. So yeah, my job is not to come down on anybody. My job is to basically, I do a lot of listening. Um, uh, how do I get, and so people at the place I work are not forced to engage with me. It's not a program requirement or anything. So a lot of what I do is, hey Stan, is it clean or full of dust? I don't know what you're talking about. So, um, I feel you on the cigarettes because I smoke, but oh, is it clean or full of dust? Well, right now, actually, there's construction going on, so there is probably a lot of dust floating around. But before they started with the construction, there was not a bunch of dust. And it was super clean and cute, and now it's a kind of a wreck, but I gotta wait for them to finish, and then, right, it's a mess right now. A snapshot sniper. But yeah, on the topic of cigarettes, I do smoke, and a lot of the participants I work with smoke. So I have found one easy way to get people to talk to me is to bum them a cigarette and just start talking. Um, that can be pretty damn helpful. And thank you, Stan. You keep thriving too. Yep. I've been in recovery since 2009. I was a heroin addict for several years. Basically, the decade of the 2000s was pretty much shot there for me. Um, but yeah, I survived somehow. Somehow. Um, we thought my brother had survived too, but in 2016 he had a reuse and he died after no one called 911. The person he was with failed to call 911 for somewhere between 2 to 3 hours. Um, that person was his girlfriend, and she ended up facing no charges because my parents are angels, and so they didn't want to pursue it. Bet you like candy. Now sweets replace down for me. I'm a candy fiend. That's the teeth problems, which I'm working on getting fixed right now. Hey, Frank, I do love candy. You know what I mean? Like you just start craving sugar. I don't know if that ever goes away. Hey, Isan, you're from Afghanistan. Don't be afraid of me. I'm not afraid of you. Let's be friends. Cutie pie. What time is it where you live, Isan? I feel like it was probably nighttime there. Frank says all of us in recovery from that candy junkies now. Exactly. Like, and I'm not even super huge into the chocolate. It's the fruity candy that gets me, like the gummies and the Skittles and all of that. Yeah, yeah. And when I make tea, which is every day, I pour so much dang sugar in it. People are like, if they see me, but yeah. Oh, and recently I've developed a goddamn Red Bull addiction, which is a whole thing. I don't know where that came out of nowhere. Yeah, I can't drink coffee because it gives me a stomach ache. Um, yeah, I feel you on the candy addiction. It just is what it is. There's way worse things we could be doing than eating candy. You know, that's how I see it. With the candy and the cigarettes. Um, but yeah, those gummy candies really get your teeth. Turns out. We can smell our own. Yes, we can. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, especially with folks that were using the needle, you can kind of, even without seeing scars, you can kind of, you can smell your own. Yes, to quote Frank, the Frank who is in the chat. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, definitely. But yeah, so I have an art group going on today, and specifically, it's a like introduction to journaling group. And I got here, and the construction workers have been doing a bunch of stuff in my office, and there's only one of the journals. Like there was several, and I don't know where the others went. Obviously, they didn't steal them, but they got like put somewhere, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that. Probably only one or two people will show anyway, but I only have one journal to give away, and I said I had enough for everybody, so I'm sitting here kind of trying not to freak out. Isan says, by the way, I still didn't understand. I was 22 years old, but I didn't like to get married or get into a relationship. I said, seriously. I feel ya. I've been single since 2012 and I'm cool with it. I love it. I don't think I ever want to. I mean, I'm pretty dang positive I don't ever want to get married. I don't need someone that all up in my space, you know. Um, Frank says, drop me anywhere on the planet. I'll be able to find it. It's weird now being sober and still recognizing people on. Exactly. You know, um, hey, son, you are going to get married? Yeah. It's also, whoops, I should probably go. Thank you, you guys. I should probably go. Um, oh, my teddy bear, because teddy bears, kids love teddy bears, especially when they're traumatized and sad. Oh, good night, Frank. Good night, Asan. Good night, Stan. Good night, and good morning and good night to all of you. It's morning where I am. All right. Later, guys.